Tamashii here, and by popular demand I've brought along my friend Chaz. And we're not actually doing a challenge today, but you guys just really wanted to see Chaz again. So here he is. Today I'm going to be doing something that I thought of a long time ago and completely forgot about. And then recently one of my viewers requested and I was like, oh yeah, why didn't I do this already? We're going to be reacting to old 90s Pokemon commercials. And I'm pretty excited because I can think of a few good ones right now.
I don't feel like I've seen most of them.
You haven't? Did you not watch a lot of TV back then?
Not usually.
I think I watched mostly Kids WB, and since Pokemon was on the WB, lots of Pokemon commercials. So let's start with the classic. Anyone who has owned a Pokemon VHS tape should know this one.
Hey little buddy, wanna ride? Yeah, whatever.
Oh my god, that's what Pikachu sounded like back then?
No, that was, I want to say that was Rachel Lillis.
I'll be right back.
In a lot of the time when they couldn't salvage the original Japanese audio, they'd have her redub it, and it always sounded just a little bit off.
On your Game Boy.
Oh my god. Pretty sure that was just murder.
Yeah. That was kind of a really creepy commercial. I never really liked that one. But I can probably recite it word for word because it was the end of every single Pokemon VHS tape. Along with the commercial for Ranma 1/2, Big Trouble in Nikon Long China, I think? Can't remember.
That's just creepy.
You can't catch all 150 Pokemon by yourself.
Drake Bell!
You need a friend.
Every time I use this footage in my video, I get a million comments about Drake Bell. But I use this commercial a lot because it's a very great visual representation of trading Pokemon. There's the wrong voice of Pikachu again.
Wow. I do remember this one. I remember the tightrope walking. Oh,
It's the
my
same
god!
bus driver!
Oh my god!
They must have filmed this all in like one sitting.
Oh, that's creepy.
Oh wow. I still understand why he's so excited to have that Caterpie. He's like, gotcha! Could have used one Pokeball on you in Viridian Forest, but I got you.
That bus driver's gonna haunt my dreams. Oh, I had one of these.
I have one of these somewhere. I must have heard this commercial long before I knew what Pokemon was, because for a very long time I thought this was the theme song for Pokemon.
Is it? Oh, it's different. Oh, that's neat. That's crazy. The girl's got it in her hair braids.
That would probably hurt.
Seems like a horrible.
This is so cheesy, oh my god. Except Pikachu's not a great pet, or a good friend.
Not at first.
Pokeball Blaster.
What?
I've used this one before too. Because I really like this commercial.
I don't know if I've heard. Oh wait, these. Okay, yeah, I know what this is.
This is the weirdest toy ever.
I loved the figurines. This is.
I did too. I mean, they're part of the Monster Collection. At least back then they were. I mean, I loved the figures, but I never understood the weird little Master Ball type thing on a string attached to a Game Boy and what connection that had to Pokemon at all. Aside from the fact that it was a Game Boy, because it didn't even look like a Pokeball.
Yeah, it was just really just a marble.
Yeah.
On a string and
I guess
just smack Pokemon.
They figured kids wouldn't be excited enough about little plastic PVC figures unless they made it some kind of violent game.
Probably. I guess it's kind of like.
But they sold well anyway. I don't know anyone who actually used the blaster.
Did all the time, but I never used it on the figures. I always shot my brother.
I feel like we would do that too. But it was like never strong enough to actually hurt you.
Well, that was the point. What?
This made this toy look so cool. This commercial is the whole reason I got this one. Aside from the fact that it's actually a really nice Pikachu plush.
It looks really nice.
It's probably one of the best looking ones for back then. But yeah, Pokemon had great commercials, especially this one, because this one is like, this made me buy this toy, and I don't think I ever had another commercial in my life that made me want a toy that badly.
Oh, wait a second.
Nobody knows every Pokemon.
You're a liar.
Who weighs more? Metapod or Pidgeotto? Pidgeotto, by 44 pounds. Bulbasaur's height? 2 feet 4 inches. How did you do it?
Electronic Pokédex.
See, this made knowing things about Pokemon out to be way cooler than it actually is.
13.
150 Pokemon with all the
How does he do it? He's cheating.
Everybody wanted to be this kid, though. They wanted to be the Pokemon master. Is this the Burger King one?
Oh, yeah.
What do big kids want?
Trading them?
More tricks! More height! More food! Big kids want to be treated like big kids.
So you can come to Burger King and get a Burger King Big Kids meal served your way with more great tasting food.
It tastes awful.
I just want an extra patty on my burger to show I'm older.
Now you can come in and trade them.
That would be
On Tuesday
awesome.
night, you can come to
If
Burger
that's just how it works, is like the older you got, it's just like out of respect, you would just get more food.
King. Only at Burger King.
But then
We weren't even talking about Pokemon that time.
I loved Burger King as a child.
Pokemon are everywhere. They're invading.
Yes!
This one was also at the end of the VHS tapes.
More awesome than the next.
Free him.
Pokemon are burning with flame power. They're
Not even a chuckle.
in power blows them away. There's nowhere to hide.
Yikes!
Can they be mastered? Yes. The more Pokemon you catch, the more
They had
power
such
you
great
gain.
commercials.
Pokemon power.
This part is always really funny.
Catch 'em all!
Pokemon Ball Masters battle figures.
Oh, it's just, so did that one actually make sounds?
Yeah, it did.
I never saw that one.
I've never had it. My parents were smart enough not to get me too many electronic toys that made a lot of noise, because it was very irritating. That was the big problem with the electronic Pikachu too, is that if you stopped playing with it, it would keep making noise until you like shut it in a closet or something.
That's horrible.
And Furbies too. So most of my Furbies spent my entire childhood locked in a dark closet. That's another one I wanted to do.
I think the Hey You Pikachu one.
Yeah, the Japanese one.
Yes.
That'd be Genki de Chu.
The old Andis. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
Oh my god, he's drawing it on his...
This man has no shame.
What's even worse is like he could probably buy the game with his money, and he's literally just playing the demo, surrounded by children.
Maybe the game isn't out yet.
Oh. What? He's not even... Don't eat it, no, God.
These are the best. This man should be in every commercial.
Bucho. He's the section manager, and he just walked out of his meeting.
That's great, because Chaz actually knows Japanese, so.
He's in a meeting. He's the leader of the meeting, and he's just like, I got it! He just walks out and people are like, wait, hold on, Chief!
He was trying so hard to figure out a puzzle in Hey You Pikachu that he left the meeting. What puzzle in that game required that much thought that he was, like, pondering it for that long that he was actually at work the next day?
It makes me wonder what else was on his memo sheets during the meeting, because he only got to see half of a Pikachu drawing. Like, I just wonder how many different things he was like writing out to try and figure out this puzzle.
Are there even, like, solvable puzzles in Hey You Pikachu? I mean, it's usually just, do this, do that. Maybe Pikachu will listen to you.
He was just so upset that Pikachu didn't even eat the mushroom, or just smelled it.
Let's look up the original Japanese Pokemon commercial.
ねえねえ、私のポケットモンスターと勝負しない？
あんただーれ
What?
モンスター全部で150種類。通信ケーブルでモンスター取り替えっこ。スーパーゲームボーイならカラーで綺麗。仲間が増えるロールプレイング。ポケットモンスター、赤を買うか緑を買うかちょっと違うよ。
Just a little different.
So at the end, they're like, there's red version and green version, and they're just a little bit different.
So just seeing how interested those three people on the park bench were, it just kind of made me wonder, is like, did this woman dressed in yellow just like kind of come up and just start like, you want to trade? And they're just like,
I think the remarkable thing about this commercial is that there's a woman in it, and that she's the one who's playing the game. I mean, Pokemon has never really been that kind of a series where it can appeal to both people, and in Japan, gaming was more gender neutral, especially at the time. But for it to be in a commercial is kind of significant, I think. And it's true of a lot of Japanese Pokemon commercials. That sometimes I think there's one for Gold and Silver where it's like a woman in her apartment alone playing the game. Which is interesting. I think it's neat. More diversity. Not so in the American commercials. Though there were lots of girls in the Pokemon Pikachu one.
oh yeah, they were all over the place. One of them had two for
In
her
hair.
ponytails.
Yeah.
So there is one. Oh my god, this was... What? Wait, what was that at the end?
Makeup. They just said Pokemon backwards? Why? What advertising company did this that has not actually seen Pokemon and does not know what the logo is supposed to be like?
I just don't even understand why that would be a thing.
That's like not... That doesn't even make sense, like, from a marketing standpoint, I don't think, unless it's just supposed to make you question why.
But what the dog?
Pikachu, let's play. Pikachu, dance.
I
Oh.
can't take it anymore.
Fill it in.
He talks to Pikachu. Pikachu listens.
Pikachu, come here.
I thought I was man's best friend.
Great job. Pikachu.
Meanwhile, I'm getting fat. I walk myself.
Oh, that's the most depressing commercial I've ever seen.
Looking for love here.
Oh,
64.
That poor dog.
that is really depressing. I seem to remember there being another similar commercial where there's like a kid who dresses up his dog like Pikachu. And it's like, it's just not enough, so he has to get the game.
What?
Oh, I remember this one. This was like in the VHS tape for the movie or something. I wonder if Josh is in here somewhere.
Yeah. Random posing. I actually did regionals and I qualified to be able to go to San Francisco one year when I was like in second grade. And I was immediately out in two. But if I would have managed to score high enough in that, I would have gotten to go to Hawaii where Worlds was that year.
When you were in second grade?
Something like that.
Huh. Wow. Impressive.
I think it was around that time of that commercial.
Well, I guess since you lost. It wasn't really that impressive. But...
No. I didn't even know what I was doing. I just got to go on a trip to San Francisco and our car broke down and this biker gang got to help us out.
I see. Interesting.
So,
Pokemon bringing people together. So thank you for watching. That was quite a nostalgia trip for me. Thank you, Jazz, for joining me again. I hope you guys enjoyed having him back. If you wanted to see last week's Wednesday video, you can click down here. Or if you want to see my top 10 worst gym leaders from last week on Saturday, you can click here. Actually, it was week before last because I missed last week. But whatever. You can click down there. As always, don't forget to click up there to subscribe for more videos twice a week. See ya!
Was this talking about the breeding mechanic?
This is a really creepy commercial.
Cool. The new collector's edition gold and silver
That's
Pokemon.
horrifying.
The true Pokemon master may do anything to get it.
Oh, how about 5 more for my friends?
And that's a look that says, I will kill you in your sleep.
I have that Game Boy and I don't want it anymore.